Well, now, moving on, and we go to Kisumu. For the last week and a half, KBC has been broadcasting the Cecafa Under-18 Boys Championship. Those matches have been played in Kisumu and Kakamega, and we've seen the crowds drawn, and we've seen some brilliant football coming in from the Under-18 boys. And to speak about this competition, we have got the competition director of Cecafa. His name is Yussuf Mossi. Yussuf, a good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
All right, thank you for joining us this morning. I know, the first thing that I'd like, to talk about is what the 3 group matches, have brought out for you and the observations you've made about, this level of under-18 football from the 8 participating nations.
Yes, in our program, Cecafa, for this year, we had 2 development programs, especially for under-15 and under-18. And those competitions we are preparing for next year. Our AFCON qualifies under-17 and under-20. Last month, it was in Uganda, with the under-15, preparing for under-17 next year. And here in Kenya, Kisumu and Kakamega, we prepared for under-20 in next year. That is our new policy to develop our kids 1 year before the AFCON qualifies.
Let's talk about the quality of football that we have seen. Let's start with Group B, where we had, Tanzania, Zanzibar, Uganda, and South Sudan.
Yes. When we were in Uganda, we organized a draw. A draw is a draw. And the result was with 4 best team of our zone actually. Means Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Zanzibar, and South Sudan. All of them, they are strong. And we said, this is good opportunity for you to prepare a good team for next. We'll see if this player is able to play for next AFCON qualifies. And it was a good opportunity for them to make good training. With 3 games, you can see if you bring around 23 people, 23 players, you can see, you can choose a good team from them. You have, I think, a good show for you, and it can help you next year to prepare your AFCON qualifies. And there you have seen even in the standing during the group stage, it was very tricky because all teams, the 4 teams, they won 1 game. Means at the end, for us, it was difficult to see who will pass, who will be first, and who will be second. It was very, very difficult for us. I remember I'm in Cecafa since 1999. This is my 2nd time to see results like this. To see all teams before the last day to have the same points and same goals and the difference and even same cards. For me, it's the 2nd time. Means it was, I'm telling you, good entertainment for those teams and good preparation. For us, it was very difficult. Now, I think we hope next year we shall have good teams who will represent our zone in AFCON qualifiers.
Well, you mentioned about the 2nd time that you're having to do the fair play decision. And How tough is it when it comes to doing something like this, where Tanzania and Zanzibar, they had to, the heart of one team had to be broken because of the fair play decision, or if they were tied on fair play, the toss of a coin.
Yes, because the regulation is clear. It was delivered to all teams before. It was delivered with all criteria, which way to follow to determine the second team. And we checked the criteria number one, which was the head-to-head between the two teams, because Tanzania and Zanzibar, all of them, they were tied regarding the point, regarding the criteria of head-to-head, regarding goals scored, regarding goal difference, and the fourth criteria was the fair play. And the fair play, what it's saying, we had just to look about cards. And after the group stage, Tanzania accumulated 4 cards, and Zanzibar 5 cards. That is normal. Tanzania with 4 cards, they are going through because they have a small number. That is the criteria what we have used during to determine the second team who will be with Uganda.
Well, now let's talk about Group A. A goal fest from Kenya scoring 10 goals, conceding 1, but also great shows coming in from Somalia. We saw a great show coming in also from Sudan and Uganda. How would you, basically explain the quality of football at the group phase in Group A?
No, for me, Kenya, they have good team. They have young team, talented team, especially they are playing good football, especially in the midfield, and very fast also. I think they can succeed. They can succeed. They have good team. But Rwanda also, they are trying. Somalia, they have some weaknesses about their playing system. I think they have something to improve in the future. But Sudan, they are in trouble now. They prepared just for 2 weeks. It was not enough preparation and to deliver good football in this tournament.
Now, the other thing that I'd like to talk about is what has been your reaction to the crowd turnout at Bukhungu and also at the Jomo Kenyatta Stadium? Because we know we've got the semi-finals tomorrow, and how you would want to see that tournament have good color on the stands.
Come again.
All right, let me repeat this. Fan attendance at this championship.
Yes.
It has been, what is your assessment of it in Kisumu and in Kakamega?
Let me tell you, if I compare the two venues, for me, Kakamega was the best with good attendance. We saw during the Kenya game, even during the opening ceremony in Kakamega, we had good crowd. I think if they could finish this stadium, the stadium will be full. They have good attendance. Even here, it's not bad. But it's not like Kakamega.
Well,
but in generally, we have good attendance. We are satisfied as a Cecafa organizing committee.
Okay. Now, let's talk about the semi-finals tomorrow. Uganda playing against Rwanda and Kenya against Tanzania. How tight are these matches?
Our plan is, here, you see the weather also. Sometimes it's very complicated. Maybe afternoon we shall have rain. That's the reason we said, okay, let us plan our game number 1 at 11. The kickoff will be at 11. And maybe we'll have extra time, we don't know. And at 2:30, we start the game number 2 to avoid the rain and to have good entertainment on the pitch. We'll have 2 good games, and now we are ready. We have our meeting to prepare this afternoon to prepare everything, and we hope we shall have 2 good semi-finals, and we welcome also the fans, spectators from Kisumu, and I know Kenya is playing, the stadium will be full. And we want now to organize everything, to put maximum security, and to have a good officiating regarding the referees and the other match officials. And I hope we shall have good semi-finals.
So just for clarity, is that Uganda versus Rwanda is at 11 a.m., Kenya versus Tanzania 2:30 2:30 p.m. probably.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you very much, Yussuf Mossi. He's a competitions director at Cecafa. And as a closing word, CD, what is the plan now for Cecafa to engage more in this development football, such that the region can have a national team, say, lifting the Africa Cup of Nations? I can only the last Cecafa teams to do so was Sudan and Ethiopia, but you'd have to go back 60 years.
Yeah, our plan now is we have 1 team, Cecafa team. Tanzania will be there, but now we are focusing for next AFCON. That's the reason now we want to put more efforts. From January, the headquarters, the Cecafa headquarters here in Nairobi, will work 100% with the complete staff, means to help different federations to implement the development program and to increase the level of our football in our zone. And we hope we shall do like in 2019 and to have more than 4 teams in AFCON final stage.
Oh, thank you very much, Yussuf Mossi, Competitions Director at Cecafa, which is a regional governing body. And remember, tomorrow on KBC Channel 1 and also live on Y254, we shall broadcast the semi-finals of the Under-18 Boys Championship. Uganda will be playing against Rwanda. That's at 11 a.m., 2:30 p.m. This is on Y254. It's Kenya who will be playing against Tanzania, and also being broadcast on Pwani FM. We've got Kitwek FM. We also have got the broadcasts on Mayenga FM and Ingo FM. So those are the stations that will be broadcasting that championship. Well, so there it is, and that's our conversation for today's Sports Check, where we've spoken swimming, we've spoken basketball, we've spoken football, and also Olympic Games preparations. So at the moment, well, what's lined up next? We've got our Swahili News Bulletin, Kurunzi Mashinani, and after that, we're going to have our interview segment. Tamrini Kastianabed is going to be coming in to take you through that program. My name is Daniel Wahome, and thank you for being with us. Our sign language interpreter has been Lensa Odingo. For me, have a good day.